Hey guys, Sean with Custom Offsets, Custom Offsets TV, all on the YouTube. Got another hot new for you. It's gonna be episode 128, and we are bringing you the Ballistic Beast. This is gonna be a newer style wheel for Ballistic. You'll see some of the similarities from the Jester, which was one of their top selling wheels. They're coming back with these knobbies, I'll call them, all the way around, and those are gonna be metal. They don't look like they are, but they are metal. You can hear the ping. So those are gonna be metal all the way around. I'm sure you could remove those and paint those to match your vehicle if your heart so were to desire. As far as the finish, it's gonna be a gloss black. I would say that it's got that satin look to it. They're calling it gloss black. Under our lighting, I can see that it's got a little bit of a grayish blackish hue to it. So it's a little different, kind of like it. And then it's gonna have the gloss black cap on the front, which is going to be covered sash, so you won't be able to run the spike lug nuts on this one. I'm assuming it's because it's dual drilled. That is the case. So they're dual drilling them, so your 6 lug is going to fit both your Chevy and your Ford F-150 and 1500. You'll see one thing they've done, which is nice to see, and you're seeing more and more wheel companies, they got rid of the rivets on the outside of the lips. I know there's a bunch of you trying to find some wheels that don't have the rivets, as they've been around for a few years and are starting to drive everyone nuts. So you'll see this one's nice and clean. Same thing with the entire lip. This is a 22 by 12 wide, and it's a -44 offset. And you're gonna see it's got a pretty decent lip on it. 12 wide, should be getting around 6 inches. It's 5 3/4 on the front of that spoke. And then to that ridge, it's about 6 1/4. So it's got a good sized lip on it all the way around. You can see it's got the ridge between the spokes, which basically defines where you see the lip. And that's that 6 1/4 lip that you see. The interesting thing with this one is it comes with these inserts not installed, so they give you an insert Allen wrench. But that Allen wrench is plastic, ballistic. Plastic. So when you go and start working on these, you pretty much strip this thing out in the first 6 or 7 minutes, and then you go and get yourself a real Allen wrench and you finish the job. So one tip for Ballistic would be to get rid of the plastic, throw in the $2 Allen wrench, and let's not mess around with this thing that gets all stripped and basically rounded off in the first 5 minutes. So that's gonna be this one, and then the Ballistic Beast in the gloss black. Then they're also coming out with a black and machined. With the black and machine, they are literally machining the entire lip, the entire barrel, at least on the face of the wheel. I'm just gonna look at it here to see if they also did the lip. I think they did. They did. So it's the entire barrel. So pretty much from this line forward, including the lip. So it's gonna be machined all the way around. That's becoming more and more popular. There's actually some wheels out there that are 100% machined and then clear coated. So they got aggressive and did the entire barrel and the face of the wheel, giving it a completely different look. And then the inside is black, keeping the silver metal grommets, I'll call them, all the way around the inserts, and then the same style and color caps. So it's got the chrome all the way around. Pretty much the sizes are gonna be a 20 by 10 -24, which is for your leveled trucks primarily. Some guys are using them on lifted trucks if they don't want the stance. Or the 20 by 12, which is gonna be probably the most common size. And then this one, the 22 by 12 -44. And those are gonna be the 3 sizes. And like I said, the 2 finishes. And then for price, these are gonna be really well priced. Ballistic usually competes on that lower end of the cost of the cast wheels. So it costs on a set of these just over 1,100 bucks for all 4 to your doorstep for 22 by 12s, which is pretty insane. So that's gonna be hot new on the Ballistic Beast. Peace.